The MAGA party is the last breath of the Confederacy. Now, I didn't say that, but I agree with that. I'm going to show you the guy that said it. Here we were one of the Supreme Court cases in Louisiana that made a lot of racist gerrymandering possible. It's so twisted. To acknowledge race, to protect a race from the terrible things that have been done to that race by your country. The country comes up with certain laws to try and balance the scales that have been rigged. I love that word, rigged, against people of color, against women of color, absolutely. To try and balance out that. These are things we call DEI, affirmative action, and representation. Representation of your population in your neighborhood, your Forbogue, as they say here, or your whatever your region is, your county. We have different names for counties here. We call them parishes. But to have representation of your population by the representatives. And now, all of those things that were to undo an imbalanced system, try and balance it out, are now bad things. Now, those are racism. Acknowledging race in your redistricting is racism because it acknowledges race, but the whole point of being able to redistrict, to have a black area where most of the people are black, to be represented by who the black people of that area choose. It really just twisted mental gymnastic bullshit that we're dealing with here. All that was opposed to racism is now racism. Acknowledging race as a factor is racism now. It's bad now. What's right is wrong. What's come has gone. In the words of Bad Religion, we live in ridiculous times. And here in Louisiana, it's really, it's hard for me to wrap around. They shot down the all-black district, but then the House was supporting one all-black district. I'm not sure if there's strife going on. I'm really having a hard time figuring out just what's happening in my state, because it's just confusing. It's like, wait a minute, well, they got what they wanted, but now it seems like they're resisting what they wanted. Kind of. It's twisted. Maybe the brother here, the local guy, addressing this situation that prompted this entire video and the title thereof, that should be a slogan everywhere by tomorrow. The MAGA party is the last breath of the Confederacy. Let him take it away, and you just remember at the end to like and follow and all that stuff, so I don't have to come back and make a clip just to tell you that you should know, okay? But this brother's got a lot to say. I'm gonna let him say it.
It's gonna pass. If y'all can give us less than 0 seats, you would do it. Y'all do. I have no doubt in my mind that the map's gonna pass. If y'all can give us less than 0 seats, you would do it. Y'all do this under the orders of somebody that said the Civil Rights Act was harmful to white people, that it caused reverse racism. RFK said that black children are overfilled on antidepressants and that they need to be reparented on different farms, all of them. Pete Hegseth constantly brings Doug Wilson to the Pentagon to give a prayer service. Doug Wilson is the same pastor that said that slave owners were on strong spiritual ground. I don't have no belief in no morality on anybody that followed Donald Trump. If you wasn't with this map, you wouldn't be underneath this president. You wouldn't be in your party. You would stand up. You would stand against it. You would speak out about it. So as far as I'm concerned, if you here as one of these Trump Republicans, you already showed us who you are. You showed us what you want to do. And I believe the country as a whole is rebuking your party. Y'all are in a death spiral. That's why y'all have to redistrict. That's why y'all have to cheat. That's why Trump got to go to Texas and say he entitled to 5 more seats. It's because y'all know what y'all doing is abhorrent. We letting our people die in Iran based on false pretense that Tulsi Gabbard and Joe Kent say it ain't real. Y'all okay with all that. So I'm positive y'all gonna be okay with the maps. But the beautiful thing is, the children that y'all have made and the people that's younger than y'all don't support none of this racism that y'all want. The MAGA party is the last breath of the Confederacy. And I'll be happy to see millennials and Gen Z bury y'all. There will be no more of your party. The midterms gonna come, y'all gonna get wiped out. Trump gonna get dragged out of the White House, and I'ma love every second of it. Because y'all loved every second of the suffering that he caused to everybody in this country. And worldwide, we starve in Cuba. We bomb Nigeria. We holding Zimbabwe and Zambia hostage for their minerals. We don't want to give them aid support. The pro-lifers that say all life is special, y'all letting kids die of AIDS. What part of your Bible say that? Point out the scripture. I think everybody would love to see it. And we would love to see y'all in the midterms. I have no doubt in my